Today I started a new challenge for myself. I'm calling this challenge Project Business Card. I'm a personal trainer, certified nutrition coach. I'm also a caregiver for my wife, who has an autoimmune neuromuscular disorder called myasthenia gravis. And I'm currently a gym owner. And I say currently because that could be changing. And more will come on that in future discussions. But for now, I'm a business owner up here in northern Wisconsin. And I kind of feel like a hypocrite, if I'm being quite honest. I'm also overweight. I weigh currently, this morning, 266 pounds. I've been kind of bouncing around in this anywhere from 250, 255 to 265, 270 for a couple years. I once weighed about 330. And I've been as low as 247, I think was the lowest I was at after I did 75 hard a couple years ago. And I'm finally deciding I'm the poster boy for I know what to do, I'm just not doing it. Or I need accountability, or whatever the hell you want to fill in the blank with. So this is going to be kind of my accountability in a way, but at the same time, I see a lot, and anybody who's in fitness knows this. You see a lot of bullshit. People telling people things that are not sustainable, that even if they see progress, it's not going to last very long. Because they can't maintain what they're being told to do. So I was like, well, what do I want this project to be? And I decided that there is, as of today's June 1st, there's 7 months left in the year. What if I followed the basics? What would that look like at the end of this? On June 1st, on January 1st, 2026. What would it look like if I did the basics? So what is the basics going to look like? The basics is going to look like I'm going to be calorie deficit. I'm going to track calories, protein, fiber. Like those are the main ones. I'm going to have goals for each of them, which I will discuss probably tomorrow. I'm going to take the supplements I take, which is not a lot, if I'm being 100% honest with you. There's only a couple, and those are actually due to my blood work. The way my blood work came back indicated that these are things that I should be taking, and other than that, creatine. And then if you count as supplement, protein powder, but I count that more as food than supplement, so there'll be that. I'm going to show what I'm eating, how I'm preparing foods, how I'm preparing for the week. One of the things I've really fallen off and I have to get back to is planning, doing a better job planning. I'm going to show what an important key planning is, and what happens. I'll guarantee you I'm going to show you what happens when you don't. I have a trip coming up, so I'm going to show some of what that's going to look like. I'm going to try to do probably some longer form videos and then some shorter stuff, almost like my wife said, almost like doing diary entries, just showing some things. Why am I doing it on YouTube? Some of this will probably end up on Instagram, but I'll be honest with you, I don't like Instagram. I watch way more YouTube. I haven't posted on Instagram in, I don't know, a month. Business page. Facebook is what Facebook is. X is just so overridden with bots and everything else that YouTube just seems really straightforward. I'm just trying to educate and give information. I'm not trying to get clients because I'm not coaching online, so that has nothing to do with that. This is just me wanting to really show people like what the reality is with this, that it's going to take longer than you want. This is going to take longer than I want, but I'm going to be consistent. I'll give you a little bit of insight into my workouts along the way. I'm not going to be in the gym for 3 or 4 hours at a time, but my life is also different than a lot of yours. That's just a reality. Some of you are going to watch this and you're going to work on desks. Some of you might be blue collar workers. Some of you Might be, you could be teachers, or maybe you work in medicine, or maybe you're other fitness accounts. I don't know who the hell. Maybe nobody's going to watch this goddamn thing. That's true too. But I live kind of a unique lifestyle outside being a gym owner and being a caregiver. Like, I'm out here doing this thing. Like, I'm in, you can see my lawn's freaking huge. I mow and I process my own firewood, and because I'm a caregiver, I do 90% of anything physical because of her limitations. So today I'm doing laundry and dishes and trying to keep up with cleaning the house, which I'm failing at. And this weekend we had to finish cleaning up my wife's business because of her recent hospital stay. She ended up having to close her co-working space. So there's kind of a lot going on. I'll talk about all of that, but this is real life. I'm not going to show you everything being hunky fucking dory. The goal is to show what reality is when you're trying to be better, when you're trying to achieve goals, when you're trying to learn, when you're trying to adapt, when you're trying to handle shit that life's going to throw at you, while also maybe fighting against some old habits, like food habits. I am one of those. When life gets to a certain situation, I have a habit of coping with food and alcohol. So there are some rules regarding alcohol that I've put in place for this. There's some rules I'm trying to employ for food. We're doing some specific things when it comes to shopping, what we bring into the house. My goal is to discuss all of this. And then at the end of 2025, to see where I stand, to see what all this did. So, I hope you want to come with me on the journey. Hope you want to check these out day to day. I don't know if every video will be this long. Some might be longer. I might want to get into some stuff depending. Maybe people are going to comment. Maybe I don't know. This could turn into a big fucking nothing burger. But I think it's a cool idea. I'm sure other people have done it. I admittedly didn't know to look it up. I just, like, this is what I'm going to do. And if I'm being 100% honest, the times where I seem to have done the best for me are when I have some sort of a challenge, when I have some sort of a goal other than just get healthy. I tend to fall back into old habits, especially when stress happens, like my wife being hospitalized, and then some other stuff that we'll go over later down the road, what all led to this, but we're going to see what happens. Alright, it is 5 minutes to 8. Yes, it's still this light out at 5 minutes to 8 at night. I still haven't showered, made the bed, done all the other little basics that I wanted to add in. So, project business card, day 1.